Hey guys, what is up? I am Devildriven, and I got Mr. Spider Chicken with me today. How we doing today, sir?
Doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Good. I appreciate you coming through and playing some great swords. Great. It's tier 2 on the meta snapshot at teamleviathangamingtlg/meta. And you believe that's warranted. It's not tier 1 because it can be extremely hard countered, correct?
Yep, I definitely believe that because this deck is a good deck. Don't get me wrong, it's a good deck, but it is tier 2 for a reason. We put him there for a reason, and one of those reasons, like you said, is because this deck can be countered. It can be countered without sacrificing maybe too much in the other matchups, and there are some decks like Skellige that have like a lot of units that get buffed and stuff. So it's just a good tier 2 deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, you just want to try to win round one, get either the boar or the great sword in the graveyard, and then have the big finisher with them at the end. It's just really
Yeah.
really good. Do you think boar is going to get nerfed?
Well, I don't know. It kind of has to, right? Because the boy is just insane. I mean, I saw some people saying that it can be countered by bleeding it and by having a really low floor. I don't really agree with that. I think boy is just bonkers. Like
Yeah.
this is why, for example, like in the first days of the meta, everybody was going hard on the Greysword strategy. I think that's wrong. I think you're not going hard on the Greysword strategy at all. You're going hard on the wild boar strategy. You want to maximize board value. Greyswords are just a payoff. Like
Right.
Wild Boar is the real offender of this deck.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like the old because I mean, if you push too hard and they have the great or the wild boar in hand, you're probably going to lose on even. You know what I mean?
Yep,
But you have to win
exactly.
because if they have last say, they're just going to nuke you every time. So,
Yeah, this
um,
deck on Red Coin, when they have Wild Boar, they have so much reach. Like reach is insane.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, wild boar is self-explanatory. But like I said, you want to try to play it round one, or have it in hand and possibly just get a great sword or dogor in the graveyard so that you can pull off the combo last say. Roy the Cree's in here. Pull your answer. Pull your wild boar. Pull your dogor. Whatever you need. Morkvarg, there's still some tall stuff out there. You got Passiflora and stuff like that. So, he can usually find some pretty good value. Um, I mean, what other like green strength tall units are there? Besides, I mean, in the mirror, I mean, you run up against the great swords and stuff. So,
There are some decks that buff, yeah, and Mirror is obvious, I think. Monocorg is also really good versus monsters. If somebody plays monsters, like Monocorg just
poor
deletes,
monsters.
for example, Ozil. Like Ozil is just like food for Monocorg.
Yeah, yeah,
Monocorg
he's
is just a decent card. Even if he doesn't play for full value, like for as a 10th vision card, he's still a decent card. You can't cut him. Like he's just good.
yeah, he's their Baron basically. He just gonna
Yep, exactly.
get the value for you. Dogor, it's massive last say. Even if they are a swarm, you're just me and Spider were talking. It's just more points that this guy's gonna get. So it's like go ahead and put as many units as you want. It doesn't matter. Avalok's really nice to drop that rain, get your great sword up to like a 5 or a 6, so that it's kind of hard to remove. They if you are going up against Skellige, they might use a couple leader pings just to get rid of it, but that's leader pings that they can maybe save your other engines for Bloodthirst. Hammond,
Avalok is just good value. Yeah.
yeah, Hammond's really good too. Just an amazing card. When you are playing your units, maybe try to bunch up your pirates so that you can maybe get a couple extra bleeds out of it. Keep an eye on that. But it's just nice to be able to move stuff out of the way so that you could possibly, either get rid of an engine or just put more bleeds on your greatsword if it's already developed. And little bit of a mini spoiler on Madman. We were kind of like greeding them out because our opponent was getting, like buffing up their units so that we couldn't, play Madman for like, only like 6 or 7 points, or something like that. It's always even, but We were playing him last for the big lasse. It's just something you got to read on your opponent to where if you think maybe they are a, bloody baron friend or something, you might not want to do that. But if you don't think they're, if they do have 2 poisons in hand, they only got 1, it's not going to matter. So, you might want to use him as the finisher too if you think you can pull it off. Sometimes you might have to too.
Yep. Madman is just like a decent card. He's not like depends. I mean, usually you get your bloodthirst to stick, so he's just a good card. And when you don't, like, there's always ways to make him good again. Like one way is you already said. So he's just a decent card. It can be cut for something else that you want, but I wouldn't. I just wouldn't cut it.
No, gotta keep the Chad man, as you guys call him, and
Yeah.
Raiding fleet, just a nice way to thin your deck out. And if you do have, say 2 of the blue ships or 2 of the red ships, you know what it's going to pull. So, and it's just getting through your deck to get to your golds, and it's putting bleeding out so that if you have bleeding and the rain out, it's just going to get your greatsword a little bit better. Grimace, the minute you cut Grimace, the minute you run up against defenders and stuff. So
exactly, yeah. Grimace is just like a failsafe.
Yeah, just keep him in there, man. He's a good card. Worst case scenario, he's a 6 for 7. But the minute you cut this card, you're gonna have a Giga Scorpion on board, and they're gonna have something that you need to punch through, and you're gonna be super sad. Donner, another good card. You got lots of ways to get the bloodthirst going, so he almost always plays for a 9, or he's going to get rid of a 3 strength engine that he's going to be able to take out for you. The card's just really, really good. Or he's just going to make more bloodthirst for your last, say, wild boar. Giga Scorpion, just a nice way to take out an engine or to get your greatsword buffed up to, get it out of range. Odoric, this was like last week, but I actually won a game with Odoric because my opponent played Xavier Lemons.
No.
And took all my great swords and my dog were out, but he left me Odoric, and I was able to play Odoric, ping the things around, and I ended up winning by 1 with my wild boar. So that's where I think you're right on the offender is the wild boar, because you don't really even need great swords to actually win. You just nuke their whole board with damaged units.
Yep. Sometimes you do, but yeah, Wild is just insane amount of points.
Yeah. 1 Freya.
And Udalik is great. Udalik is 7 for 6. He sets up sometimes 3 bloodthirsts. It's just a good card. Like, this card is uncuttable in my opinion in this deck.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Like you said, it's adding more fuel to the boar fire when you're getting it up and going. 1 Freya, if they do kill one of your boats or a greatsword, you can bring it right back. The great swords, try to put them out when you got rain going and some bloodthirst so that they could possibly live. Your long ships, I don't think there's ever been this much movement in Gwent since maybe like beta when you had the old Bruver Hug ability, but it seems like there's a lot of movement right now. I think that's a good thing, but if they don't have the answers for these boats, they're going to be in big trouble.
Yep, there is a lot of movement, as you said, to counter the boats, but the boats are still good value, and if they don't get countered, they're insane. So, like, they're just good bronzes that you can res with Freya, that you can pull out with your raiding fleet. It's just good bronzes still, even if they get answered.
Yeah, if for some crazy reason, too, 2 of the on-crate ships are able to get on board, your opponent can't play urchins, which is pretty hilarious.
That happened to my opponent once. His only spender was urchins. I don't know how. I guess he just low-rolled, and I had 2 long ships on the board. He didn't remove them. I guess that was his mistake. So he played urchins and they died, and he couldn't spend the coins.
Tech choice here, the bomb heaver. It's another one of those things where the minute you don't have the bomb heaver, you need the bomb heaver, and then the minute you have it in hand, you don't need it. But it's just one of those things where worst case scenario, it's a 4, but if you are able to, basically delete your opponent's you know, scenario
Hero
like
is a
that.
yeah, Hero is a meta call in our opinion from what we saw on the pro rank. It can be cut if you're not seeing a lot of artifacts. You can definitely cut it for basically anything that is 5p. But he's just good because he removes passive flora, which is your like harder matchup. He can remove the bombardment from the NR, and bombardment is actually really kind of hard to deal with as SK. So I mean the last card from the scenario, right, from the siege.
Right,
So
right,
bomb here is just like okay, you can cut it. He's definitely cuttable. He's the most cuttable card in this deck.
right. And then Corsair is just a really nice. If the way you want to play it is, you know, you want to play this possibly, and then start playing your boat so you can get double bleeds going. The card's really good. I was really surprised with this one when they once the boats started getting more play and everything. I was just really happy how they switched this card around and gave it some, you know, juice with this deck. It works out really well.
Yep.
Stunning blow kills Percival. It kills Glynis if you do run into Glynis, but I doubt it. It's just a nice removal tool. You know, if your opponent is a siege friend, you can kill the one Treb, and then the next one you can kill with Giga Scorpion possibly, and then they're super sad. They just played their siege with totally uninteractive cards. And then 2 Savage Bears, possibly a carryover play. If you do win round 1, you play one, then you can get the other one out round 3 with 2 bleeds. It's usually pretty good. Yeah, that's the list. You know, like always, guys, thank you for watching. Mr. Spider, thank you for recording, sir. We had some fun games. I think you guys will enjoy them. And definitely check out Team Leviathan Gaming for the meta snapshot. Wasubi and the guys worked really hard on it to get it up and out for the first meta snapshot of all the teams. So, you know, we're always here for you. So, thank you guys for watching. Here's a couple games. We'll see you at the end.
See ya. Oh well, what can you do? Well, that coin is pretty good, at least. Something. Now we need the wall ball, we have it in the roll decree. We can mold the Hero. Hero doesn't do anything in this matchup. Precision Strike shouldn't play any artifacts. Freya is maybe okay. He probably kills some stuff.
Savage Bear drop or Corsair? They like killing the Corsair with the Skirm. Although maybe they move it, maybe waste movement on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking whether we want to mulligan here. Maybe we don't. Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. Stunning Blow is still fine. Maybe he plays the Harmony version with the Hawker Smugglers, and then we have to kill it with Stunning Blow. Since you don't have Hammond.
Or Percival.
Or Percival, that's a really good call, but he had blue coins, so if he plays Percival, he's gonna trigger the stratagem.
Immediately.
Yeah, because Percival goes to 8 now, and then we can't kill it. Well, 6 plus 2. 6 plus 3 actually, so 9.
Ooh. Boosty boy.
That's really
Every fortress has
different.
Really slow blade too. Yeah, I did not see this card before. I mean, this is just like easy start with the Corsair. Give it bleed immediately, and then we start playing our ships.
He's
I did not see this card play before.
He's a
no idea what.
He's a feigned death friend. Waylay.
Death towards one.
Maybe he is, I don't know. But if he plays Feigned Dead round 1, that's good for us. Even round 3 is fine, like he just puts more units for the
bleed
wall
on
ball.
it? Or do we just play the other long ship? The red one?
I think we can just play the red one and then try to maximize bleeding from the raiding fleet. If he doesn't give us anything good for the raiding fleet, we can take like the...
Well, we're gonna have... Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna have Alarin, but...
Hawk is always gonna happen, unfortunately. But What can you? We can keep stalling with the blue ship now, keeping the tree, the elf tree. Like we always have a reach with Valbor, that's really good. And there's also, depending on what we get from the fleet, we're probably gonna play Greysword soon, like a fleet into a Greysword or something
Ooh.
like that.
So we stunning below that.
May your sword and arm be one.
It's a good fleet target too. But yeah, sure, we can stunning blow it. Sure, just stunning blow it. Don't get him any engine value, and it's a slow play from him too.
Do we ping
we
the
can
Hawk?
Well, Hawk is probably gonna go, so I think we're just wasting a ping that we can use a unit that won't. So I think we just keep the ping. Also, he maybe plays 2 waylays for some reason, and then we just lose the boat.
Right. I think you're right though. Maybe next we play the Great Sword.
We probably either next turn or the turn after. Depends what he does here. That's still a slow play, like he's really slow playing us right now.
So he gets the Alarin out.
Yep.
So he's up to 19.
None shall tread on us.
Humans to the sea!
Yeah. I think we still go for the raiding fleet here. If he passes, we just use the wild boar. If he doesn't pass, then we play Greysword, who is coming down as a decent amount of points. And I think we can ping 2 units. Ping the elf. I think we ping the elves. Leave the hawk. Maybe you can even ping the hawk. Ping the neophytes. Ping the neophytes. Ping one of the neophytes, and then you can ping maybe the hawk. Yeah, that's fine. So now he has to pass, otherwise
He gets
well,
toasted.
he gets toasted. Yeah, I think we can even greed out and play the Greysword, not even go for the wild boar.
Really?
Oh, what? So he kills the
Too
ship.
fast for you, Dwan.
So we play the Great Sword and just
Play the Greysword. Yep, play the Greysword.
ping,
play the
just
Great
ping
Sword.
Alarin, huh?
Uh,
Or just
I once lopped off 3
you
heads
can
with
ping
one
the
blow.
neophyte. Actually, sure, ping the neophyte. I think it's the same amount of points. And maybe we want to kill elves. Nah, he, like our reach with the wild boar is so huge. Like, look at this. We have 6 bloodthirst for it. Okay. Is he gonna waste leader on it?
They can hide, but there is no escape.
He needs all 3 pings, and then he doesn't even have the sentinels. Okay, fine.
so we just ping the 4 and but then he poisons it.
I think you can.
But that doesn't even put him up, so he goes down a card anyways and we have last say, right?
I mean, even if he dies, we just flare it again. I don't think it matters. I'm just thinking whether we want to keep stalling and play Udalric. How much points is this? Can you ping it first, so I can see how many points we have? Ping the 4. They aren't. Yeah. Okay, so if you play Udalric, we go 1 on the 4, on the 3, on the 2, the 6. Play the wall boat, take the lead. Maybe, yeah. Play the wall. We kill a lot of his icing value this way. Like a lot of else he's gonna die. And now he has a tough decision to make. Like, what does he do now?
Yeah, I think he went a little bit too deep.
Yep, no, that we just win it even, really good. And we just pass. We have the wild boar in the grave. We take the long ground. Being double essay. Double essay is so good in this matchup. So good.
Chadman.
Chadman is pretty good. Moiko is pretty good. You don't even have to take a mulligan here, I think. Like, this is all of the cards you want. Maybe you can mull the Freya, actually. Maybe you can mull the Freya.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now you keep.
Okay.
You're talented in this game.
I still haven't seen Avalok yet. I'm skeptical that he's in the deck.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not seeing Avalok is really bad. Like we won the. Yeah. Not seeing Avalok is really bad. Avalok is really good in this
So we're
deck.
just passing, right?
You just. Yeah. There's no reason to play into this. Like, no reason. We take double SA, which is really good, and we take the long round, which is really good. Especially versus Coetel, who swarms a lot. Like, this is just a really good spot to be in. He played really slow in round 1, I think that's what made the difference. And on red coin, this deck is so good. Like, if you have wild boar on red coin, and you have so much reach, like wild boar is like 20 points every time. Okay, well, I don't think we want 2 savage bears. That's not
There
great.
he is.
There's the Avalok. Can you show the deck real quick to see?
You got
What do
the
we want to
Heaver, Hammond, and Grimnist.
Heaver is not even that good because we don't care if he swarms with the Feint Death, and I don't even know if he plays it.
Do we give him another waylay target?
Corsair is bad because we don't have any ships, so you can mold the Corsair. See what we get. Okay, that's fine. Great sword is fine. The Corsair was bad because we didn't have any ships except the ship that we're gonna play last play.
Right.
And it's a really good waylay target or like a skirmisher target. It's just not a great card. Slight issue with this hand is that we might actually wanted the ship to keep getting the not having Hammond is actually bad.
We just play the bear and
I'm thinking if we want to kill it because the boosted unit, if the boosts go on like not go on one card, but if the boost gets split between cards, that ruins our Bloodthirst really hard. So maybe we actually want to kill it with the Coction. I'm just thinking. Yeah, maybe. Let's do it to see if it's a bad play or not. Because I don't know the deck, right? That's the issue when you don't know the deck. So this may be a suboptimal play. But if we let that live...
it's
what?
Scorch.
Oh, it's a Scorch deck? With Hawkers Smugglers? I mean, what if all your pings go on a big unit? Yeah, sure.
So we just play the bear and float it and let him use his charges? It'll keep our greatsword possibly alive?
I don't think we care about Greatsword being alive. I would actually play the Greatsword back row. We might need the bear for the Bloodthirst. Bear is really good for the Bloodthirst because we have Chadman, who is a Bloodthirst target, and we have Udalik, which we don't want to play as a 4 because he dies every time if you don't have the Zeal. So I think we just let the Greatsword die. He may not even kill it. We'll see. That ale is really weird. I don't know what this deck is.
So he kills it.
Elven land.
He's keeping the charges. The ale.
This is messed up.
Yeah, he's not giving us much. I think we can go Savage Bear then. Bleed the dwarf. Like, everything else kills it.
Right.
Or dies. And Avalok is bad to play right now. So we just go this. I mean, we still have double SA. He still has to play 3 cards from the leader. Like, it's not a bad spot, but it's kind of annoying, right? Because we have to. He's making us play suboptimally. Right. So that's the thing that he's doing good. But we still have one more card than him, and we still have the final say. Okay, there's the Feint Death. We don't care about that. Like, he can get those. He just more units for Wild Boar. We can start the rain on the back row if you want, or yeah, I think we should rain the back because the other units, the other 2 Dead Eyes are gonna get spawned in the back, and he might play Vernociel, which is also in the back. Yeah, I think rain now is fine. Like, everything else again is suboptimal. Maybe we could have played Donar, but rain now is fine. Yeah, maybe Dona was also fine. Yeah, he's a tough call.
Yeah, I think when we saw the Redea.
That means this deck is not a Scourge deck. No way you play
Special
Scourge
item
with
I have.
Redea.
As a
But then that
friend.
Tainted Ale is so weird. I don't know.
So we just Donar this.
Yeah, we just take the 7 for 7 Dona. That's fine. We don't want to remove stuff anyways. We already removed units from the board. So yeah, just take the 7 for 7 Dona. Like, people laugh at Dona because they think he's bad, but that card is literally 7 for 7, right? That's
Right.
not bad, and
Oh, I
it gives
love
us
him.
Bloodthirst.
I think he's great.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, this deck, the only thing wrong about this deck, which is being showcased a little bit in this matchup, is that sometimes you struggle getting Bloodthirst. But that is very rare, like, it doesn't happen often
No.
that you struggle for it.
Yeah, especially if you got the rain out, you got bleeds everywhere. It makes it kind of tough. I mean, really, the only like true answer for it is Naneke and Blacksmith. Like,
Even Blacksmith doesn't help you that much. Naneke is a good answer, I guess. And not many people play Blacksmith. Yeah, it's really not that case. But then again, that's why this deck is tier 2, right? People think SK is tier 1. The SK is really good, but it can get countered. And when you get countered, that's why it's tier 2. That's the reasoning for it. Okay,
he went
so
Purify?
the buff...
The time is the right.
No, the range though is...
so we take
he's
the
just trying to
Odoric now on the pings.
Chat. Yeah, we want the chat, man. We maybe want to kill the there, maybe not. But either way, we can just ping the 3, ping the 6.
Pings the 3s and the 6, huh?
I'm just thinking whether we want to ping both 3s or maybe we want to ping there too, so the units don't die. You can ping both 3s. Yeah, ping the 6 and the 3s.
He is here.
There may be a more quick target. But this is totally okay.
So he's got Oak and Isengrim.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Organizing him? Probably. Not sure what he has.
And he plays the Oak for buff.
If he plays the Oak for buff, that's really good, because then we just mocker it.
So he plays Isengrim now, we just take the Madman.
None shall tread on us.
It's unfortunate that the 1 power unit in the back died from main, so it takes away from our Madman and our Wildboar, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's good. It went into the back, so maybe the other 1 power unit doesn't die from the main.
There's the Isengrim.
No mercy.
So Chadman now is
Sucks.
kind of bad. No, it sucks.
So we just take the...
Rain, opening something. We can still get the. We can still play Chadman as the last play
So we go
when we get the
Morkvarg
Bloodthirst
on
from the
6,
Wallboy.
huh?
Yeah, Markvarg on the 6 is the best Markvarg we're gonna get. I mean, this is fine. This is still fine. Like, Chadman is gonna pretty decent, and Wallboy on the Dagger is gonna be a lot. Unfortunate, like, because I wanted to get the Markvarg on the
How many points does he have?
quite a bit, but we'll see.
They cannot see us.
Oh, he bricked it!
Did he actually break it?
Yep, sure did.
That's unfortunate.
So we just kill the Redea.
Wait, why did he... Wait, was that a Scorch? Is he actually playing the Scorch? Dude. Why are you playing
So
this coach?
we go doggo
They're there,
first, right?
Yeah, we go down with Albert first so we can chat man over there. Why is he playing Scourge with Redea? That's just bad. And he's not even playing the 2 sentinels, he's only playing 1 sentinel.
We didn't even have to play. Oh. We don't even have to play it.
No, we don't. But I think you can BM. Power of chat, man.
Alright. Good game. We'll try
Good
one
game.
more.
Sure. You know how they say, is this thing on?
Right? So blood money. Does this hard counter the list? We got the bomb heaver. They play that round 1 too, don't they, on Blue Coin? Sometimes.
Bomb heaver is good. We can keep the heaver.
We gotta kick one of the
blood
boats,
money.
right? our fleet's bricked.
Yeah, you can kick the light longship, the blue one. I'm just gonna call the light longship the blue one, the demon one. Be honest, we can keep that.
Do we drop the bear or do we keep it?
I think you kick the stunning blow here.
What about the bear?
Bear is okay. He's carryover. We can just keep.
Seems alright. Yep, there it is.
Oh, he play passive flow? Okay.
Yeah.
Not exactly the greatest hand. We are missing our royal decree and we're missing our boar, which is an issue. We don't have the reach on red coin as we usually do without those. I mean, this is just an easy bomb hero though, like nothing else. We don't want to let him proc it any more times.
Right. We can always gig a scorpion that.
Yeah, that probably will be the play.
Could I get
But
my dime?
I would much rather that we develop our engines first, so we can play one of the longships, the red one. Yeah, this hand is not exactly the greatest one, but as long as we're on red coin, it should be okay-ish.
Exploitation. Now try the alchemist.
So we go bear, back row.
I think we can stunning blow the seductress in the back. I think it doesn't proc the other one, so we can still Giga Scorpion the other one next turn. At least I think so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Because the 2 seductresses are on board. They have bonded ability which proc even when you play a special, but deploy should resolve first, so we kill the first one before it counts the card, right? So the other
So
one
we just
doesn't proc.
seductress it, huh? We just kill that. We take.
Yeah, I don't think we care about the poison in this round, so we can just Giga Scorpion. Try to at least somehow contest this round, but we might actually be passing soon too, because the shorter the round 2 is, because he's definitely gonna attempt to bleed us, right? So the shorter the round 2 is, the worse it is for us because of the wild boar value. So we might be passing soon. I think I would just play the bear here. Oh, he's spending all the coins. Okay. I think what I would do, I would just play the bear here for the carryover and then pass, because we want to get as long round 2 as we can.
What happens if he passes though?
If he passes, do we have the reach into card? We should be able to with Chadman Lucas. Let me check. Okay, we play the bear. That's 8. It procs 2 times. That's 10. So we need another 10. Madman is
8, 9,
8.
1 short. Oh.
Yeah, 1 short. Yeah. Okay, you can take the pass if you believe that he's not gonna. But I doubt that people are gonna pass that easily in round 1 versus SK. So it's kind of a bluff too. Oh, I would have bled the 3 because of the. Okay, we held have the 6 of Madman is fine.
Yeah,
Like,
we can always
people-
hit this, right?
People are scared of SK, right? You always have the reach. He doesn't know our hand, right? So he thinks that we have the reach. That's good with SK. That's why you can sometimes play the cards, as in that you have them, but you don't, right? So you're bluffing your hand basically. I mean, maybe it backfires this time, but We'll see. I don't think so. It shouldn't. It's just a bad play to pass here by the opponent.
So if he passes, we're playing our greatsword to get it in the graveyard. He passed.
If he passes, he actually passes. Okay, interesting. I mean that's not that bad. Like we will go down a card, but we'll get the long round, I guess. Interesting pass by the opponent though. Like Wild Boy here is just enough. Wild Boy here is 6, and then yeah, it's exactly enough. I don't know why he passed.
Sniping me. So we go greatsword and Madman, or greatsword and boat?
Well, since we have to play 2 cards, I would have played greatsword and maybe
I once lopped off 3 heads with one blow.
maybe a long ship, so that we don't waste the good cards. Madman is pretty good.
So which one? The red one or the blue one?
I would play the blue one actually, since you already played one red. So yeah, that should be good. Okay. Unfortunate that he called our bluff. If we had Wild Boar, we just take the round, right? And we go to a long round with our graveyard developed. It's just unfortunate that we didn't have the hand that we were bluffing.
First card we draw will be the boar. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
So we have to drop that boat, right? Because we don't have any more boats in the... Oh, we got
I
one
think
more.
we
We
still
got
have-
the long ship. Okay.
We can still kick the boat though. We want our cards. We need the Wild Boar. I mean, we can just keep this and see what we draw.
They're just passing, right?
Yeah, of course. There's no way we can do anything in this
Seductress,
round.
really? Well, I guess it doesn't do a whole lot for him. It's a more Clark target.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to play it. I mean, the good thing about him playing it though, because maybe he has only one more Clark target now, which is Saul.
Do we want 2 boats? And we keep the bear, right? What are we dropping?
I think we kick the boat in case so we don't break the raiding fleet.
Well, there's the
Okay,
boar.
that's the card I was looking for. We still kind of want to find more card. More card is really good. Like if he plays the dog, the mutated hound, or if he plays the.
Do we just drop the
It's
Grimace?
How many poisons did he play? He
2.
played 2, I believe. So usually they play 4. Sure. Let's try kicking Mr. What the bishop. We didn't find the card anyway. We wanted so.
Do we save Hammond for the bad brother?
Well, either that or Imke.
Yeah, that's true.
The opponent is.
He's off the
high.
bat, huh?
That's an interesting play. I guess he doesn't
You
have
want my
activity.
girls? I'll rip your knuckles.
Usually, people when play evil, they spend most of the coins. So we actually want to get rid of Imke, which left unchecked is a lot of points. This looks like just a raiding fleet. Develop our engine, develop the bleed. That's a good ship, I think.
Yeah, they don't really have movement. Unless they're a Hammond friend, which I doubt.
Yeah, the only thing that counters this ship is Philippa, if he's on 5 coins.
I want to see corpses.
Not yet.
Corpses everywhere.
Getting the bleeds out. We gotta watch he doesn't yoink the Grimace.
What is the affair? Can you open the graveyard, please?
We got either the Great Sword or another boat. Do we go double boat?
Double boat doesn't seem too bad. Like, he can't play urchins that way unless he deals with the boat, which is funny.
We serve
Yeah,
her
going double
with
boat
virgin
is
mother
fine.
and
Just keep
clone.
developing your engine. Greatsword is probably gonna be leader target, so that's why I wanted to leave him in the graveyard. because he probably won't kill any of our gold. And we have a Greatsword in hand, which he can play pretty soon. Okay, also. So we also don't have other luck,
Soon you
which
shall
is
transform
unfortunate.
and receive the gift of life.
So we just play the greatsword. He goes to 5, he kills it. Or do we just play the Grimmist and get one of these out of here?
Problem with playing the Greatsword here is that he dies to Evold. Because Evold comes down, he has 4 coins, he can kill the Greatsword. Actually, no, because the ship broke. Okay, you can play the Greatsword front. See how he deals with it.
Yeah, because if he plays the brother, it's going to hit twice. And he can't even kill a
Yep.
longship.
Yeah, this also is slightly annoying though. Okay, okay.
He's the leader.
Playing the leader is fine. That's always gonna happen. So this other is a little bit annoying because he's probably gonna keep playing front, so we will have to deal with the defenders. Well, we can purify one and kill the other with like Dona or Ludwig. We'll see. We can even move the defender. Like there's quite a bit of plays we can do here. Definitely not all yet.
So he has no coins now.
He has 5 exactly to take the ship, which is unfortunate. I think, yeah, that was actually unfortunate. That bank was so good because bank is 3 coins, right? He was on 3 coins too, so he actually found Philippa really close to the top.
So we just play Grimmist and Purify, and then next turn play Odoric to kill that one. Then we can move with Hammond.
Yeah, I think we have to deal with the defenders now. Yeah, we can play the third one.
Have ye nothing better to do?
7. So now he plays the brother. We play the Odoric now, right? We take this out and damage the one ship. Then we can move the brother.
Yeah, we can play the other leg. We can play the other leg, kill the defender, and then just activate the Bloodthirst on our boat. There's not much better stuff to do here, unfortunately. And then we can probably move the boat because he seems like he's not.
Blacksmith is awful here, and we don't have. Can we kill that? It goes up to 7. We kill it now, right? Because we don't have an answer for that.
We have 4 Bloodthirst, which means that deals 8. So we can wait a turn. He's in Horde 6 right now, so he goes to 7. Even if he gets Horde 9, he still goes to 8, which means the Madman can still kill it. I think we deal with the boat first, and
Move it.
I'm just thinking about what to do with it. We get 3 Bloodthirsts in the back. Yeah, I think we can move it. I think we can move it, keep the Bloodthirst, and then we will probably use Donor to kill Evold. We don't want to kill units, right? Because we need as many units for our wild boar as we can get.
Yeah, it's not bad. This goes up to. We have to kill this next turn, though, right?
Yeah, we have to kill that next turn with the Madman Logos, unfortunately, because we don't have Morkrog. If you had Morkrog, that would be a really good Morkrog target.
So he goes bleed, huh?
Well, he probably doesn't have any poisons.
So now we Madman.
We Madman, yeah, we Madman.
Well, what is
We don't want that going any further, and we're kind of telegraphing that we don't have Morkrog in our hand with this play, but nothing else we can do, unfortunately.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be.
this we're
Does he proc it once?
Could use his.
He does not.
Not sure for what just yet, but
So we kill that, right? That might be his only spender.
that's a play that I would make, yeah. Because we are not getting any more Bloodthirst with Dona, so we have to kill a unit. We might as well kill the spender, right?
hey me!
I don't hate that play at all. I mean, this could still be a win. We'll see what he does.
There's the brother.
I recover all that was
So he's a tin boy?
every last copper.
What makes you think so? He's probably just playing for the
Last save.
for the boat.
So we go front row, right?
Yeah, we go front row. We go front row. There's a much better front row than back row. Great sword.
Fortunately, it doesn't kill the brother.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh, his last card's Morelsi. That's why.
Well, if last card is LC, then you're done.
Toast, yeah.
Unfortunate that we didn't have the boat round 1. I think that's what was deciding factor.
Crush you and all.
Wait, we still won.
Yep, the boat is pretty OP. I actually didn't do the math. I just assumed that we lose to Malcy, but okay. Okay then. Sometimes you don't do the math and you still win. That's why this deck is so strong, right? And we were so unlucky this game too. Like we didn't find the Kree. We didn't round 1. We didn't find the Kree or boar. If you don't find that round 1, you're really in a bad spot. And we had to go carve down because the opponent called our bluff, right? We bluffed that we had the right bluff, and he called our bluff, and we still won. That's why this deck is so good.
Yeah, I like decks where I don't have to do math. That's always good for me. So.
I mean, you kind of have to sometimes, especially in the mirrors, because you always have to count your Valbor reach, right? Because sometimes you can play into a round where you don't have a reach with Valbor. But yeah, I mean, this is a really good game. I think we played as good as possible with the hand that we were given. So
yeah.
that's pretty.
It worked out pretty well. Mr. Spider,
Yep.
Thank you, sir, for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Good luck to you this season. Are you trying to hit a specific mark this season for your ranking, or not really?
Well, I'm still deciding what to do. I'm probably just gonna try to stay in pro ladder, like top 200 finish or something, just to be there, be around. But if I get like a good win streak or something, which is really important in pro rank, I might even push for top 64. We'll see.
Awesome, man. Yeah, go for it, man. We're rooting for you, sir. Like always, guys, Monday's Ladder Leverage Day. We have one of the TLG pros. Come on, play some games with me. Check out teamleviathangamingtlg for the meta snapshot number 13. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.